MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. The Stros aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Seared down the first baseline. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Line towards center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play, and I hope he puts on a show today.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Charlie Morton will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 31 for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the guy they need to get going is Ian Kinsler. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hit hard down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Moreland, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Striding in for Houston, Tyler White, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Kinsler ahead in a 2-0 count. Ball 3. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Here's Nick Marisnick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So striding in, Evan Gattis. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
A little bouncer.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. Here's Jackie Bradley now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Mookie Betts.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right
here. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Benintendi carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Here's Springer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Net. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this 2nd trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
To 3rd. Throw to 1st in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the 2nd baseman, Jose Altuve. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Ball 2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance. Alex Bregman 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the ball popped up. High in the air for the catcher Gaddis. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kinsler ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he misses with it, 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Ready now, Tyler White. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
In now, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Vasquez, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2000. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Jake Marisnick, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Popped him up. Bogarts is there, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a first-pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer to the track. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Swing and a little tapper. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Giving chase is Kemp.
And that's the third out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is line to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And it's fouled away. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after Francis Martes is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Popped him up. Altuve ranging into shallow right. 1 out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2 balls and a strike now. Martes utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
That's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Tyler White will bat next. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Craig Kimbrell enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Stepping in now, Evan Gattis. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 misses off the plate. High in the air into shallow left center. Bogarts calls for it, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
1-1 the count. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. That's a strike to throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Benintendi stands at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. The 2-1 home is in off the plate. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. High in the air down the right field line. Springer on the run. 2 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Kemp. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, Tony Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Here's George Springer. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Alex Bregman would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
He's set, and the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Boston win for a division-leading 98th time. Eduardo Rodriguez records win number 16 on the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Craig Kimbrell gets a 4-out save, his 48th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes.